Okay, I'm going to show you all the stuff that I'm packing for EBC. Hiking poles, really important. Hiking shoes. It's going to take care of the feet and carry me all through. Then comes sleeping bag liner. This goes inside the sleeping bag. The sleeping bag will be provided. And then these are the hiking pants. I'm taking 3 pairs of hiking pants. And then comes some hats, simple hats, as well as some warm layers to cover the head as well. And then over here, water bottle. I have 2 bottles. This is the 1.3 liter one, and then I have a smaller one as well. And then the base layers, bottom and top. I'm taking 4 sets each. And then moving on here, 2 pairs of gloves and 2 pairs of glove liners. And then to keep up the theme, I have some hand warmers and toe warmers. And then some snacks, energy bars, some nuts, goo gel for the last couple of days. And then over here, toiletries. And then this is the microfiber towel that dries up quickly, bathroom tissue, socks, and then some additional layers to go on top of the base layers, the top layers, underwear. And this is really important. This is insulated pack to carry the battery charger and the phones, as the phones tend to discharge pretty quickly when the weather is cold. So this is the fleece that goes on top of the base layer and the second layer. And then this is the jacket. The lightweight jacket will be getting another down jacket as well. And this is the backpack, 22 liter capacity, primarily for carrying the water bottle, snacks, some first aid supplies, and the travel documents. Starting my journey with the flight to Kathmandu. And then arriving at Kathmandu, beautiful sunset that evening. And then the next day, our journey starts with a short flight to Lukla. Getting ready for the flight to Lukla. These are all the duffel bags with all our stuff that our dear porters will be carrying. And then we will get the backpacks. The flight to Lukla gets really exciting because the runway at Lukla is really short and there have been a few accidents in the past and hence some anxiety. We're just starting to taxi from the Kathmandu airport towards Lukla. It's a 18-seater flight. You can see the front propeller. The 30-minute flight to Lukla is interesting, beautiful scenery. One important factoid about Lukla is that the entire town is without any motorized transport. And that is true for all of the mountain towns and villages that lie past Lukla. The flight's now ready for touchdown. And in our case, the pilot makes a perfect landing in that short airstrip. And in the next few seconds, I'm going to show you an actual takeoff of a different flight that is happening from that same airstrip. Look at that takeoff. Just a short runway. There it goes. The group is now ready for a short hike to Phakding. Starting our hike. Nice stores in Lukla. Just day 1 of our hiking starting from Lukla. Hello, namaste. Starting at about 9,000 feet above sea level, hiking through, we see these animals called zopios, which are a mainstay for carrying luggage. Very quaint place with many Buddhist places of worship and tombs that you can see as you walk by. Fair bit of traffic here. You can see people coming in both sides. People, those who have done with the base camp coming back to Lukla, and those of us like us coming from Lukla. Okay, some waterfalls, nice attraction here. Few low-lying clouds, flags. Okay, this is another one of the many suspension bridges along the way. Looks really beautiful. Here is a brief clip of the porters, the unsung heroes of the trekking expedition. Each porter carries the luggage for 2 hikers, so you're talking about 30 kilos on their back, and they go so fast. They are so inspiring just to be with. A village along the way, cute place with a tea house and a store, and there are many such villages along the way, the entire stretch, I mean. And in these stores, you can get some snacks, you can get some supplies like shoelace, for example, or anything else that you might have forgotten, maybe some sunscreen. In the middle of a suspension bridge, you can see this Dudh Sagar coming through. Dudh Sagar means river of milk. It's milky. It's coming all the way from the melt from Mount Everest. And then this is the suspension bridge. And where we are going to stay is that mountain resort, the red color roof. The team is settling down, very happy to have accomplished the first day of hike, and inside the tea house, the dining area, nice ambiance. This is a place that can accommodate many groups like ours. Day 2 of hiking starts from Phakding to Namche Bazaar. Actually turned out to be one of the tougher days. We go through this place called Sagarmatha National Park, one of the important ecological preserves within Nepal. And you see again suspension bridges. And then finally you arrive in Namche Bazaar, which is really a spectacular, beautiful, picturesque town, as you can see from here. Namche is the biggest mountain town in all of Nepal. Just outside my room in Namche Bazaar. Early morning, 6 o'clock. You can see the mountains. So beautiful. Day 3 of the hike was more an acclimatization day, short hike to just get used to the elevation. We started the day out with a museum at the Sagarmatha National Park, and just outside the museum there's a 360-degree view, a panoramic view that you can see all around. Really nice, clear blue skies, and was just a treat to be there and to soak in all of that scenery. And from there, we slowly made our way up the hill to the Mount Everest View Hotel, which is very popular with hikers, as this is one place everybody goes to get a view of Mount Everest, and more importantly, to get the legs moving and get some exercise. On the day that we were there at the Everest View Hotel, unfortunately, the clouds played spoiled sports, so we could see a lot of clouds, but not quite Mount Everest, but we did get a nice view up and down the hike. Day 4 of the hike was my second most favorite day of the entire hike. The weather that day was just spectacular, clear blue skies, and you can see the mountains, the trees, everything so clearly, so perfect it seemed. As we kept walking, we got a glimpse of Tamser Ku, one of the famous mountains, as you can see in this frame. And as we kept going, we got the first glimpse of Mount Everest. Yes, Mount Everest. It is a small little triangle way far in the back. And in the next few frames, you should be able to see it a little better. The little triangle that peeks from the back. And again, in this frame, you can see it more clearly. And this is one of my favorite photographs, the view of Mount Everest with the Buddhist tomb in the foreground. I was quite proud of this picture. And here you can see a nicely magnified view of Mount Everest. Just imagine summiting this mountain. Really amazing. And then after Mount Everest, we got a really good view of mountain called Amadablam. Amadablam referring to mother and daughter, twin peaks. Amadablam, the two peaks are 22,000 feet and 20,000 feet respectively, the bigger one and the smaller one. And apparently, this is the third most popular mountain in Nepal for climbers. And many teams have summited Amadablam. There have been some accidents at Amadablam, apparently. Back in 2006, there was an avalanche that killed 3 hikers and some Sherpas. And then 2016, there was an earthquake that only affected 1 hiker, apparently. The next mountain you see here is Thamserku, which is to the east of Namche Bazaar. And you get a clear view as you hike towards Tengboche. So you see Mount Everest, you see Amadablam, and definitely Thamserku, which is also very beautiful. Not sure if people have climbed this mountain, most likely. And I want to leave you with a few pictures that I took along the way. Here is a nice picture with the trees. And then you also get to see some nice mountain flowers. I believe they were in season, tail end of April, and we saw quite a bit of these flowers scattered throughout as we made our way towards Tengboche. So I'll see you in the next segment, the final segment to finish off the EBC trip, where we will pick up from Tengboche and then pick up from day 5 of the climb. See you soon.